Hello, beautiful you. Welcome to the travel series where we take a road trip to the Netherlands with two of our dogs. On the way, we explore Bilbao, Mont Saint-Michel, Paris, and much more. In the Netherlands, we stay with my mom, who lives in a beautiful place. We visit family and friends. I let Diogo taste the Dutch cuisine, and of course, we have a lovely day going around Amsterdam. Until it's time to say goodbye and we make our way back home again. This and more in a daily video. Will you follow along? We had some problems with the microphone, but luckily we're back, ready to finish the last few videos in the travel series. So we were staying at my best friends in the world, and both Kaya and Romy were super happy with Jesse, which was so nice to see because they really bonded with him. Well done! They listened to you. Nienke just put a modest breakfast together. It felt like we were staying at a 5-star hotel with all this yumminess. After breakfast we visited Jeroen's company, and in the afternoon he spontaneously decided to take us all to the beach. We decided to go to the beach all in one car. Let's see if it's going to work. It was a bit windy, as it often is at the coast, so to save your ears I muted the sound in most of the clips, which means I will just have to talk you through it. We went to the beach in Den Helder, which is about a 2-hour drive from where they live. It's a place where we used to come as kids, as Nienke has family over there, so it was actually very fun to visit the area again. We have synthetic sand, like you're going through the mall with new shoes. So weird. Especially for me, they picked a nudist beach, which was very nice as it was a beautiful day to expose lots of skin to the sun. It was actually the last warm day, so a perfect end to the Dutch summer. They also went into the water for a bit, but they didn't go swimming because I didn't go in myself. But talking about going into the water, Nienke said in the car that there was no way that she would go in because the water was going to be way too cold. But guess who went in twice? So nice to see though that she enjoyed the sea and how Pamke loves to swim as well. I would have gone in as well if I dared, but instead I enjoyed walking through the water, and I'm always on the hunt for little treasures. It's just so beautiful how the sand is shaped by the waves and how the little shells become visible. I can really entertain myself for hours like this, and it really brings back the child in me, having this huge sense of wonder and curiosity. You're gonna go to sea? Oh. Romy would like to go in the sea with you.
This is the North Sea.
The water is really cold. Nienke is very brave to go in, but I'm not sure if I can. Yes, also, the water is not so clear, so I'm a little bit scared. Look at that, babe! He's still alive, I think. It was just so amazing to see this beautiful animal from this close. Wow. We should throw it back though.
Throw it then.
Well, we have to show Jesse first.
You can touch it. Look.
He's alive. Okay. Go!
Hoe gaat hij zwemmen?
Wee! Have a nice life! It's very slippy, babe! And then the sun started to set, which was our cue to go. We went for a bite to eat afterwards, which was a lovely ending of a lovely day with lovely newly made memories. The next day we had a nice quiet day, which started with me walking the babies in the morning and this great addition to the breakfast table. Nienke and I both really love watermelon. It was a perfect day to have a nice chai latte, good chat, and of course chocolate. And let me just pretend that there wasn't a little panic in between where the plague broke out. In the end of the afternoon, we went to the supermarket where I used to work behind the till when I was 16. And even though it looks very different now, it's still very funny to be back here. I decided to cook dinner for everyone that day. So we got all the ingredients, and then back home I started with baking our favorite cake. And for dinner itself, I made one of our favorite things to eat, ramen. Before bedtime, we did some coloring in together, and then the next morning the day started with this beautiful sunrise. It was an early rise where I quickly walked the babies, I tagged along to drop off the kids at school, and then our car at Jeroen's company, which was also one of the reasons why we eventually stayed for 3 nights instead of 1. Let's see if they can fix something, or at least if it's safe to drive with it. And please check out his company, Klaas Boer, for everything car related, as they're always happy to help. And we are going to walk towards Nienke, because she is already on her way and we'll meet her soon. I have a banana on the way. So let's go. It was a bit of a cloudy day, but luckily it stayed dry and it was a nice walk through memory lane. That swimming pool over there, that's where we were always swimming as children. Even had some swimming lessons over there as well. And this bicycle tunnel also really gives me nostalgia. Really nice to walk here. Look who's there! Who's that then? Kaya, don't get stung by a bee, my love. That would be the 100th time. No, we're not going swimming. Come, let's go this way. Well done. We went for a nice walk together as it was nearly time to leave again, and Nienke is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. I just love her so much, and it was just very nice to have this quality time together, especially because it's in a place where we grew up and played as children. It is just crazy how that didn't seem so long ago, but in the meantime we're in our mid-30s now. I always feel very grateful for our strong and special friendship. We also passed this little petting zoo where you actually can't really pet animals. It's more like a looking zoo. Mega ook echt. How beautiful is this emu, and how hilarious is this goat in the background. And a shame that Diogo wasn't able to apparate here, as he would have loved to see these beautiful deer. It was nice to see how these sunflowers are still looking so good, whilst the sunflowers at home were already finished long time. And then from this beautiful walnut tree, we started to walk back home, past this pigeon house, over the train track, and just before we got back, we saw this beautiful mushroom. Back home, Kaya entertained herself with this toy that she absolutely adored. I just love watching her like this, and I feel so proud of both doggies for behaving so nicely these days, but actually in this whole trip, because they behave like we take them on road trips all the time. Then Nienke had to go, so we sadly had to say our goodbyes, and we waited for our car to be ready so we could pick it up.
Being with you is enough. Because I really enjoyed it as well. So
I heard so much about you, so it's
okay, thank you.
Yes.
And I've had a great time myself with Jeroen and the animals. So
I hope so.
The car is all fixed. It was the tire. I will show you in the next clip what was wrong with it, but now it will drive all good again. I haven't driven it yet, but I'm going in a minute, and I'm super happy that we now can drive safely. I don't know if you can see it really well, but there's like a big bump in the tire and it was about to explode. And then we quickly picked up our stuff. We left some thank you notes on all of their beds and said goodbye to Famke as well. And then we made our way back home to my mom's place. Bye, Fammy. Bye, bye, my love. Thank you for everything. I'm playing with the babies. Bye, bye. See you next time. We want to thank our amazing friends for making us feel so welcome, for all the good times and all the love that was shared in these 3 days. In our next video, we quickly visit 2 other friends just before we have to say goodbye to everyone, as we make our way back home again and our lovely holiday will come to an end. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you do not want to miss anything. See you in the next video. Bye bye!